Hey guys, it's Mike and we are here at the glorious Lake of the Woods Gun Club. We're gonna do the Captain America challenge from a day at the range. We've got one very experienced shooter. He's a Canadian record holder at 200 meters. We're gonna put him up against three very inexperienced shooters and see what happens, see if we can learn from him. Come on, let's check it out. Captain America is 20 bulls at 50 yards, but we're shooting in meters up here in Canada. It's just an 8.5 by 11 sheet, and the scoring is tough. To get 5 points, your entire round must be inside the center bull. That is a tight fit for a 22. Here's the gear we used. It's a nice mix of really basic stuff, really good stuff for a sporter class, and then super exotic stuff that's right at home in an unlimited class. Check it out. We shot this on a Sunday morning when the wind looked like this. Only one of us knew how to read it well, and the rest of us were learning. I'll show you the scores, then tell you what we learned. And if you want to geek out and watch flags, shooter mechanics, and targets, I'll put 3-camera footage at the end. Here are the scores. JD and I were really just figuring things out. We were happy not to shoot a lot of zeros, but there were a few. Crystal, on the other hand, beat her practice scores and was really happy with the 72. And then our master, Phil, put up an 83 by shooting all 4s and 5s. And here's what we learned. Number one, hitting the end of a pencil at 50 meters is super tough. People sometimes look at benchrest setups and they'll say, oh, the gun does all the work. But that's not really true at all. Yes, a great gun and a great rest will help, but acquiring and tuning gear is really part of the sport. If you have poor mechanics, which I do, and you can't read winch, which I can't, you're still not going to hit bullseyes even with the best equipment. Number two, experience is a big deal. I spent a ton of time experimenting and trying to figure out what the wind was doing. I guessed wrong almost all the time. 3 benches over, Phil knew what the wind would do. He picked his conditions and then he waited for them. Then he took the shot. When I heard him shoot, I often thought, why wasn't I shooting then too? Number three, even sporter class guns can shoot well and modifications can help. JD was shooting off light bags and he has his eye on some heavier gear. I used a bipod and a sandbag, which I don't mind. I kind of like the idea of learning to shoot like that just for fun, and I don't take it too seriously. Crystal goes the other way. She's already after me to get the weight of her trigger pulled down after she tried Phil's gun, and she wants a lighter trigger. Reorder spring. 4, I have a lot to learn. Before we started, I sighted in the gun and everything was where I wanted. When I came back to start the challenge, my 2-sighters, they were way low and left. I have no idea why. That continued on my first 2 bulls, and I made a sight adjustment, then shot a good one, but things still got weird from time to time. What changed? I don't know. If you know, let me know when you see my target. But we're learning, and it's all fun. Number 5, the last one, the most important one, shooting challenges in a group is a lot of fun, especially when the experts help out the novices, which happened here. I learned, I had a ton of fun, and it was a great time. Thanks to A Day at the Range for putting this one together. We'll do some more. Hope you enjoyed our peek at the Captain America challenge from A Day at the Range. If you like this, hit a like on the video, and don't forget to hit subscribe so you see more stuff like this. And now, if you want to watch Phil shoot an 83 and Crystal shoot a 72, here's the 3-camera footage I promised.
I had some burger, both same weight and everything else. I had pictures of it. It's the same load, I just used that for photograph. With that magneto speed on it, usually it puts it somewhere else, huh?
trigger rate down is gonna make all the difference in the world.
I really think it matters. It's just it's going all over the place.
Well, as soon as you have to start using muscles to
Other guys,
do the strings out
Yeah.
and you start shaking.
Exactly.
we had a lot of bonds, 2 irons and stuff. 50 years, so it was pretty good. Yeah. It's all